Welcome, friends. We are your hosts, Sandy and Wade, baby best friends turned husband and wife and business partners.
This podcast is for the dreamers, the movers and shakers, and those who seek to attract their dream life.
Strap in. Getting magnetic in 3, 2, 1.
Like attracts like. If you see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand.
You just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way.
This moment in time, this is your time to rise.
Gratitude, and specifically gratitude journaling, has completely shaped and shifted the course of Sandy and my life. When we started acknowledging what we were grateful for and expressing it, writing it down on paper, and expressing gratitude for what was to come, everything changed for us. We've been so moved by gratitude and gratitude journaling that we decided to create our own gratitude journal, and we put it on Amazon. It's called the 90-Day Habits Gratitude Journal. It is great for just a daily gratitude practice over 90 days. It's great for you. It's great for your team, your family, your friends, a great stocking stuffer. So we'll drop the link in the show notes to get it on Amazon. It's $9.99, and it can and it will change your life. Let's get to the show. What's cracking, y'all? We got Wade solo in the studio today. Sandy's downstairs feeding baby Cam, just doing her best job. Cam and her, oh my gosh. You know what? I can't go there yet because we're going to go there on some episodes, and those are going to be epic. But I hope y'all had an amazing Thanksgiving. How was your Thanksgiving? Take some time to reflect on it. Even if you had a wild, crazy time because your family's kind of crazy. I mean, that's relatable, right? That's probably all of us. Like, all of us have that, like, a little bit of our family that's like crazy. And we're like, oh my gosh, it's stressful to be around them. But overall, what a great holiday, right? Because it's based in, you know, how I think about it, at least, it's based in gratitude and what are we grateful for? And just such an amazing time of year. This holiday season, like, it's such a time for gratitude and come from that good place. And Sandy and I talk about this a lot on the podcast, but think about the place like you're coming from each and every day. How are you waking up? What are you vibrating with? What type of energy? What do you put out into the world? Because what you put out, the law of reciprocity, comes back to you. Maybe not in the next moment or minute, but what you put out there will come to you. That's totally off topic. That's just an intro. What I want to talk about today, we're in this Elevate the Entrepreneur series. We've gone over vision casting, your why, decision, goal setting, decided heart, influence, and sales. And what I want to do today is let's get super clear and super focused on who we're serving, on who we're looking to serve. As an entrepreneur, you are solving a problem in the world. You are solving people's problems, a problem in the market. You are a solution provider. You come in and you provide solutions. You add value to people's lives. That's why entrepreneurs exist. That's why companies exist. Everything solves a problem. So know what problem you're solving. For me, I help people get healthy and I help people start businesses. In our network marketing business. That's what I do. So know the problem you're solving. And obviously there's layers of those solutions though. Some people are focused on gut health. Some people want to gain muscle. Some people want to go to the top of the company and make it a career. Some people want to make an extra $500 a month. So know how you can help people, but let's get super clear on who we're serving. Because we've said it before, riches are in the niches. When you know who exactly you're speaking to when you're going on social media, who you're serving, who you're looking for in a teammate. When you know specifically exactly what that looks like and who that is, you identify it. You know, when you see, like, you're like, oh, you might want a red Tesla, right? And all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing red Teslas everywhere. It's because you've put it in your brain, you've identified this is what I want, and now you see opportunity, you see it everywhere. Well, when you focus on, this is my ideal client, this is my ideal teammate, you start to see that. You start, oh, this person, they'd be amazing at this. I gotta talk to them about this. Or, oh my gosh, this person, that's my ideal client. I gotta talk to them about the solutions that I have to offer. So today what we're gonna do, let's talk through short and sweet here, because this might just be a reminder. But this can be a reminder, or this can be something where you take and you sit down and you realize most of us haven't done this, but it's something we all need to do as entrepreneurs, especially you network marketers out there. Who are you looking to serve? Let's start first on the client side. We went through why we're doing what we do. Why are you doing this business? Why is it? Did you have your own, experience with the products or the business or the service or the community? Did you go through your own? And then you're like, wow, I got to give this to other people. So you know what you have to offer. Now, who are you looking to serve? Who is it? For me, I'm looking to serve when, I speak to when I go on Instagram or who I'm looking to help in my business. Obviously, I will help everyone, but I speak to men. I speak to guys kind of in my age range, maybe 20s, 30s, 40s, looking that were potential prior athletes or looking to get back into fighting shape. Like when I'm talking health, when I'm looking to help people in health, it's usually those guys out there who like, you know what? I want to feel better. I want to get back into fighting shape. So when you know specifically who you're talking to, they hear you. If I were to go out, let's say on social media and be like, hey, anyone, if you want to get healthy and feel better, hit me up. Just anyone. Versus if I'm like, hey, guys, can you relate? Remember when we were in our peak physical shape, we were an athlete, we played in high school, maybe college, but now we're like 10 years removed and we've been working and maybe we've had some kids and all of a sudden we feel maybe a little fluffier, maybe a little lower energy, but we know we have that inner athlete in us, that inner beast mode in us. And we just have to untap that. Let's get back to that. Guess what? It starts with nutrition. It starts with your health. It starts with how you feel and your energy. How much more focus is that? The person there who's that, let's say that dad who played football 10 years ago and is like, whoa, I used to be a beast and now I'm like, sitting on the couch, like not feeling amazing. It's time to get back to what I know I can. That person is like, yes, I want to connect with Wade. Versus if I'm just out there like, anyone and everyone, do you want some of what I have to offer? No one hears me. But when I speak to them, or let's say Sandy, for example, let's say Sandy is connecting with postpartum moms like herself, and she's telling stories of what she's doing and going through her struggles in her daily life. Like they're going to connect to that. So think, who is your ideal customer? Who are you looking to serve? And guess what? You might not know. It may be you. It may be yourself. It may be a reflection of yourself because you've walked that walk. You've been through that journey. So where did you come from to where you are now? Help other people bridge that gap. Maybe you're your ideal client. And so then everything you do that you put out there, especially as it relates to social media and building your brand and what you put out there, cater it, talk to yourself almost. Talk to yourself a year ago, 6 months ago, 30 days ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it is, in whatever time frame, speak to yourself. Because guess what? People who relate and resonate with that are going to hear the message. When you talk to everyone, nobody hears it. When you talk to someone, to a specific person, the right people hear it. And it goes the same with building a team, right? Are you like, I'll take anyone with a pulse, come join my team? No. Think about, what are the traits and qualities of your superstar teammate that you want? We all know to if you have a dream, build a team. Because you're only going to get there. The size of your dream equals the size of your team. You can't do it alone. So in building your team, think about envision, what does your team look like? Who are those people helping you build your dream and you helping them build their dreams? What are they driven? Are they prior athletes? Are they type A? Are they male? Are they female? Are they in their 20s and 30s? Or are they in their 50s and 60s? What does that look like? Get super clear on that. Because when you're like, you know what? I'll just use the athlete again. This is kind of how I roll. I'm looking for that driven, like former athlete that is into their career and is feeling kind of burned out, and they want to shift, they want to change, they have that drive, they've showed success in their life in different facets, and I know if they took this opportunity and ran with it, they'd be successful. They're male or they're female, they're in their 30s. The more specific you get, the better. Because again, you're going to speak to that. And even when you're just talking to people like, hey, I'm looking to build my team, this is what I'm looking for. Do you know anyone who's driven, who's shown success in their life in different areas, who's looking to add another stream of income, or who has an entrepreneurial spirit, or who's creative, or who's a people person, or who has a huge network, or has big influence or has great leadership skills? What are those traits? So call to action today is start to write down exactly who your avatar is, your avatar client. Who is your perfect ideal client? If you were like, yes, if someone came to you today and was like, hey, I want to, be a client of yours, what would that perfect person look like where you're excited? You're like, yes, I've been waiting for you. Who do they look like? Get so clear on it. And then who is your ideal teammate? Do the same thing. If some person was like, hey, I'd love to join your team, who would you be super psyched about? Who is that person? And in everything you do, start to channel that, start to think that way, start to envision it. Start to envision those teammates, those clients coming to you and being around you, because when you see it, you might be out to lunch and you might have a server and you realize, whoa, they're charismatic. They are polite. They seem to be driven. They're going to grad school and doing this and that. They are my ideal teammate. I got to talk to them. You're going to start to see it everywhere, just like the red Tesla. So call to action, get super clear on your avatar, your ideal client, and your ideal teammate. And your eyes are going to open up to that. You're going to start to see it all around. And then when you do, take advantage of that opportunity and make the connection. That's all I got for you today. I'm out. Only those that can see the invisible can do the impossible.
So remember, you are magnetic.